Hey everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. So today's reading is a look at your financial situation and what Spirit wants to tell you about it. You know, maybe what's coming, what you need to look at or pay attention to or do. So I've already done the readings. I always do the intro usually after I do the readings. And I have cards that are pulled directly from the readings, so that can help you sort of hone in on which one you should listen to. So, group one, your card is New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Group two, you have New Moon Eclipse. Expect powerful change. And finally, group three, we have Full Moon. Surrender to the divine. Three great cards. Three great readings. Go ahead and pick the one that resonates with you. You can go down into the description box. You can see the timestamps there. Click on the timestamp for the reading you want to watch, and it'll take you right there. And I'll see you there, y'all. Thanks. Hey, group one. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of a look at your finances. See what Spirit wants to tell you about that. So, got some oracle cards here, so let's start with those. First one is New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. And card number 8, Community. All right, we'll know more about what those mean for you and your finances once we get the tarot cards out on the table. So I'll go ahead and do that. And if this reading resonates, I hope you'll consider giving the video a thumbs up. It helps my channel, helps other people find these videos so they can get the messages they need. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. And if you're looking for a personal reading, you can book a personal reading with me on my website, pinktututarot.com. Okay. All right, we have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Cups. And the 6 of Wands reversed. All right, and I'm going to pull one more as advice from Spirit. And the advice from Spirit is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, give me just a second. I want to take these cards in and to see if I get any initial messages for you from Spirit. So give me just a sec. Okay. Spirit is saying for you, this is about saving money for the future without sacrificing the present. You will need money in the future, for the future. For something you have going on in the future, you're going to need money for, in particular. But you are meant to enjoy the present as well. Yeah, it's a fine line you're going to have to walk. Not that I don't feel like you're at risk of like losing all your money or blowing your money or anything like that. Spirit's saying you're going to want to have some money saved, like socked away in in the bank, in your drawer, wherever. You're going to want to have some money saved for things that are coming up in the future, good things, things that things that you're going to want to do. So Spirit is encouraging you to keep an eye on your money, save what you can. Be diligent about that. But again, they're encouraging you to not sacrifice the present. Enjoy today. Still be good to yourself. So yeah, you just got to walk that line. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. All right, well, let's take a look at your cards. We have, again, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit's saying that you generally have a tendency to spend money rather than save it. You may have been saving lately in anticipation of wanting it or needing it in the future, just as Spirit is talking about. There may be something that you're saving for, something you're going to want to do, a situation you're anticipating, that you're going to want to have extra money for. They're saying you're not going to need to scrimp and save. You're going to be okay. But you do have a tendency to spend money like there's no end to it. You don't really overspend by, big extravagant things. But it's like you do a lot of little spending. And if there's something you want, you buy it, Spirit's saying that's okay. It's good to be good to yourself. You can do this. At every point in our lives, we can't always spend like we want to, but Spirit is indicating that right now it's okay. They're just saying, just be aware and cautious of it. Make sure it's something that you really want or need before you go spend a bunch of money on something. Because you do have a tendency to want to spend rather than save. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, Spirit's saying there's so many things out there that get your attention, that you think you want, that you think you need, you've gotten used to just being able to spend money on whatever you want. That's what it feels like. Again, not like huge amounts of money, but if you see something on Amazon or whatever, you just buy it. You don't worry about it. And again, they're saying you shouldn't worry about it. But make sure what you buy is actually something you need, that's something you really want and that you really need. Anything else on that? Okay. And then finally we have the Six of Wands reversed. Spirit saying there is going to come a point in the not too distant future where you're not going to feel like you have the money you need, or they're indicating that you have savings, that you have money saved, that you are actually okay financially. They're saying something about either you're not going to be making a lot of money, you may be taking time off and making less money for a while, or going somewhere where maybe you don't make as much money. Anyway, they're indicating that you're going to be relying more and more on your savings. And it almost feels like a planned thing. Like you may already know about this, but take that as it resonates. Obviously, if that's not your situation, then that message is meant for someone else. So don't worry. But I'm sorry, say that again, Spirit. Yeah, they're just saying be sure about what you spend, because the day is coming in the not too distant future where you're going to have less money coming in And so you're naturally going to be more concerned about money going out. So it's a good habit to get into now. Okay. All right. Let's get a few more cards. Let's see what else they can tell us here. All right. We have the Four of Wands reversed, the Emperor reversed, and the Fool reversed. And let's pull one more. We'll go ahead and clarify the advice while we're at it. Okay. And the Hermit. Okay. So, Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Wands reversed. Spirit is saying again, you do tend to spend like it's going out of style. It's not the worst thing you could do. But with the Four of Wands reversed, you may be moving, relocating to a new place, moving into a new apartment or house, going somewhere new, traveling. Yeah, they're saying there's going to be a little bit of instability in your life in that way, you know. So if you're moving, if you are going to be doing a lot of traveling, if your job is changing location, something like that, like it's that kind of instability. Okay. They're saying you just want to be careful, like when you get stressed out, you know, when life starts coming at you too quickly, and you know maybe you're as you get feeling down, or stressed or frustrated. One of the ways that you tend to pick yourself up, you know, and self-soothe is by shopping, either in person or online. You buy things. So they're indicating that you are about to enter into not a rocky time, just unstable. You know what I mean? There's something changing. There's something it doesn't feel major. It doesn't feel like a surprise. It just feels like some instability. And you may already even be there. But with this instability can come frustration and, you know, all those feelings. And you just want to be careful. You just don't go out and splurge and spend money that you don't need to on things that you don't love. Okay? Then we have the Seven of Cups and the Emperor reversed. Lots of options, lots of distractions, not a lot of control. So again, we're getting kind of a similar message. You know, just to kind of rein it in, you know, or not, you know, because you are getting a dual message here of, yes, save for the future. Don't waste money on things you don't want or need, but also don't sacrifice the present. Just make sure it's something that you actually love if you're going to spend the money on it, rather than just buying things to make yourself feel better. Hold on one sec. Yeah, the Spirit's saying you're not in a place in your life, or you won't be at this point anyway, soon, where you feel like you have a lot of control. So you could easily be distracted and kind of pulled, from place to place, and could easily spend money like kind of haphazardly. Not meaning to necessarily, but just as a stress reliever, really. Okay. And then finally we have the Six of Wands reversed and the Fool reversed. Spirits, this is what they're saying. They're saying you're going to show up in your life and try new things and do new things. But there's always going to be like this underlying sense of concern. Spirit's saying it doesn't need to be there. You do not need to be concerned about money. But they know you. And also it's human nature that when there is a limited supply of money, you got less coming in, than you're used to, that you just start to worry. And so that's really what they're warning you about, is not that you're gonna have any money problems, but just by human nature, right now you're used to spending a lot, then all of a sudden you're gonna feel like you can't spend all you want. Your own kind of inner worry. So they're, save what you can now to ease this fear. But also when you get here, don't forget, it's still okay to treat yourself and to, do nice things for yourself. Okay, so the advice. We have the Knight of Swords reversed and the Hermit. Slow down. Don't rush into anything. Keep an eye on your finances. Just watch. They're just saying, pay attention and slow down. You don't need to worry, but you're going to, is what Spirit's saying. Okay. All right, well, let's talk about these oracle cards. We have the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. There's a new beginning coming for you. You most likely already know it, that it's coming, that it's on its way. For some of you, it could be a big new beginning. For others, a little bit smaller. If you're watching this video in July, when I'm recording it, it could be referring to Leo season, which is coming up very soon. End of the month, end of July to mid-August. That may be when some of these things start to come together. But aside from that, they're saying don't let your finances blot out the sun in your life. If you're familiar with astrology at all, Leo it's kind of the sign that likes to be in the spotlight, right? They're represented by the sun. And Spirit is just saying, as you go through this time, which is not meant to be a difficult time at all, it just, by human nature, they're saying you're going to probably worry. But don't let that dim your shine. Don't let money affect you that way. You're taken care of. Your money is fine. Trust Spirit. You're okay. Don't let finances dim your shine. Okay? And then we have the Community card. And Spirit does like me to read from the book on these cards. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. And if you ever, are interested in what cards I'm using, you can always check the description box in the reading, and I'll let you know what cards I use and links if you want to get one for yourself. Okay, let me find it. right. They want me to read the prosperity message, so let's see what it says. It says, whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there is a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute, rather than what can I get from this? Figure out a need and look to fill it. Something meaningful will manifest, even if what manifests is small. It's a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing open wider. There's another meaning of this card to consider. Don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role and be true to it, and serve from a sense of authenticity. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have purpose. So you're going to be going through a time when your finances, and is coming soon, where your finances are going to change. With this card, Spirit is reminding you to give back. When you start to worry, like, oh my goodness, what happens if I run out of money? Oh my goodness, right? Do something for someone else who is in a much more challenging situation. Donate some money, help someone, donate your time, help someone who is truly in a less fortunate position than you. And you will forget about your money worries. You will no longer feel like you don't have enough. That's a really interesting message. Beautiful message too. All right, well, short and sweet. This was a quick reading for you guys, but I hope it's helpful. I hope it gave you the information you needed. Thank you so much for being here. Please like this video if it resonated, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it, y'all. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Hey, group 2. All right, we are going to take a look at your financial situation. See what Spirit wants to tell you about that. Maybe see what's coming up. I've got tarot cards and oracle cards. I almost jumped the gun and didn't pull your oracle cards first. So let's take a look at what we've got. All right. Your first card is Expect Powerful Change, New Moon Eclipse. Interesting. Oh, okay. And your second card is Fork in the Road, card number 13. Interesting. Looks like there's changes afoot. We'll talk more about what those cards mean for you and in your financial picture after we get some other cards out here on the table. We have the Sun reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, and the Hanged Man reversed. All right, okay. Let's get one more as advice. And if this reading resonates, y'all, I hope you will consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, all of those things. Just helps my channel grow, helps other people find these videos, helps them get the messages that really they're meant to get, but YouTube will only show it to so many people until, they see the likes and the subscribes and the comments. So I appreciate any support you can offer. And of course, if you're looking for a personal reading, I do offer personal readings on my website. Go to pink22tarot.com. Okay. And for the advice, we have Queen of Wands reversed. All reversed cards. Interesting. 2 major arcana. Okay. All right. Give me just a sec. I just want to take all this in and see if I get any initial messages from Spirit for you. So give me just a second here. Yeah, they're definitely confirming a change in your financial situation. They're saying it's not going to look like you think it's going to look. You know there's a change coming, or you're expecting it. Maybe you just feel it, maybe you know it. Maybe you just want to believe that there's one, but so this shouldn't be brand new news, is what Spirit's saying, is that you probably have an inkling. But it's not going to look like what you think it's going to look like. So be prepared for a change there, they're saying. Okay. All right. So that's what you get for an initial message. So kind of reconfirms sort of what we're seeing up here with the oracle cards. But if you have been anticipating a change in your finances, for good or bad, I don't know. They're just saying it's not going to look like what you think. So let's get into the cards and see what they can tell us about these. So we have the Sun reversed. They're saying you're not in the best financial shape right now. You're not feeling, you might be in good financial shape. I should take that back. You're just not feeling very good about your finances. You're thinking that a change is coming that's going to be worse for your finances. But it's not. So this feeling you have that your finances are going to get worse is kind of sucking the joy out a little bit for you. Because you got worries, right? They're saying you're in the dark a little bit, which is interesting because we have an eclipse, right? And the sun reversed, meaning you can't see the sun. It's dark. Granted, this is a new, anyway. There's darkness, is what they're pointing out with these two cards. You can't see what's right in front of your face because you don't have the clarity of the sun. You know what I mean? You don't have clarity. There's something you're not seeing. And it has you a little bit worried because you think things are going to get worse. Spirit's saying that's not the case. They're saying you're fine. You're better than fine. Okay. Then we have the Ten of Swords reversed. They're saying an ending is not an ending at all. So you're anticipating an ending as well. Maybe you're anticipating that your job is changing, your job is ending, some kind of financial support is going to go away. Spirit's saying there is going to be a change. For sure there is a change. But it's very different than what you're anticipating financially, as far as your finances go. You're going to be given an opportunity to make more money than you think you are. All right. Okay. Well, that's good news. Then we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Spirit's saying it's not going to be immediate, this positive financial change, but it is coming. It's like you've been waiting a long time for something to happen, this something in your, whether it's your job or some kind of financial support. You've been anticipating something coming for a while. Whether you've known it or you worried about it or just thought maybe this is going to happen. But it is coming. Spirit is saying not right away. You're going to be on the fence for a little while longer while things get worked out. But it's not going to be too long. Okay. All right, well, that's a good start. Let's get a few more cards out. Let's see what else they can tell us. All right, we have the Knight of Swords reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, and let's get one more to clarify the advice. We haven't talked about the advice yet, but we'll go ahead and get a second card here. And we have the Two of Wands reversed. Interesting that every single card is in reverse except the Six of Pentacles. Getting what you deserve. Getting a handout, getting money, receiving from someone. Interesting. Okay, so let's go back. We've got the Sun reversed, Knight of Swords reversed. You're anticipating a negative change. Spirit's saying for a good reason, though. Like, it's not the change so much that has you concerned or upset or worried or anything. It's not the change in the situation, just the finances that have you concerned. So something is changing and you're worried that when it happens, it's a good thing, you know, maybe you're changing jobs or it's going to be different for everybody, but the change feels good to you. It feels like the right thing. But you're concerned that it will be less money. With the Knight of Swords reversed, things are moving. Hold on one sec. Okay. Things have slowed down. Is that right, Spirit? Things are slowing down or have slowed down. I'm just getting slowed down. You're not getting the answers you're looking for. You're not. Yeah, they just keep saying slowed down. Let me see if I can get more information for you. Okay. They're saying the calm before the storm. So things have slowed down. Yeah. And they're sort of like, I imagine you can sense it, the calm before the storm, before, you know, a powerful change happens. Spirit's saying you're in the right place right now, at the right time. Be prepared for change, but also expect the unexpected. Okay? All right. So then we have the Ten of Swords reversed and the High Priestess. Spirit's saying, okay, so there's been some confusion for you, or maybe not confusion, lack of clarity. You're not seeing what is coming, but also you're not necessarily supposed to, right? To have the whole picture. But things are not going to end the way you think they are. The secrets will come out. Information will come out that you haven't been privy to previously. Yeah. But they are saying it's going to come out slowly. So don't expect like a whirlwind of change soon. They're saying it's going to go slow change. So it will happen quickly when it happens. It's just not going to happen just yet. Let me see if I can get a time frame for you. Okay, they're saying more or less like 2 to 4 weeks, which feels very fast to me, but maybe you're expecting it sooner than that. So more or less, take that as it resonates for your situation, of course. All right, then we have the Hanged Man reversed and the Six of Pentacles. Your time of waiting will come to an end soon enough. It's not immediate, so if you're thinking it's like going to happen in the next day or two, it's not going to happen that quickly. Nor should it. Because when it happens, say that again. They're saying the price will be better. Let me just make sure I know what they're saying about that. The price will be better. Something about you're going to command more money at that point. And you will get what you deserve. You will absolutely get what you deserve. So don't be in a hurry. This will happen at exactly the right time to ease any anxiety that you have when this change happens. It's like this change is going to happen, but something else is happening underneath that is going to make this change not only possible, but more comfortable for you. Okay, interesting. So for your advice, we have the Queen of Wands reversed and the Two of Wands reversed. Don't be too eager to rush this change into happening. Take your time. Don't make any decisions right now. Be patient. You'll know, like, the time will come soon enough. I don't know if this is the change that you are instigating or one that's coming to you, but either way, don't try to force it. Don't try to make it happen sooner than it should or needs to, because it will happen at exactly the right time if you allow. If you allow it to happen when it's supposed to. Okay. So expect powerful change. Eclipses do bring in change. They tend to eclipse something out, right? And a new moon opens up new doors. So this is very much going to be a new beginning for you, a big change, something that is going to change your life, but in a positive way, in positive ways that you aren't quite anticipating. Something that you see as a negative, probably your finances, are going to improve faster than you're anticipating. Okay? And then fork in the road. This is from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm going to read from the book. They like me to read from the book on this one, so let's take a look. Okay, I'll read the prosperity message. All right, number 13. Okay. You've come as far as you can on this part of your journey, and now you're faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for evolution, and for a bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question. What do I need to become, and what do I need to believe in order to live a life of prosperity? Answer honestly and from the heart. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction. For the way will be made clear by your intuition, which knows how to steer you toward your well-being. Interesting. It's a reminder that that abundance is coming. It's a reminder that this change that's happening isn't something to be afraid of. It's something to celebrate. Because you're going to be rewarded for your trust, for your faith, for your courage, for your persistence, and your patience. But mostly for your trust, they're saying. All right. Well, take that as it resonates for you, and good luck to you. I think this sounds exciting. So feel free to drop me a message down in the comment box below. Let me know what's going on with you, what you think is happening, or what is happening. I'd love to know. I always love reading your comments, y'all. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, y'all. Hey, Group 3. Okay, we are going to take a look at your financial situation and see what Spirit wants to tell you about it. So I've got some oracle cards, I've got tarot cards. We're going to start with your oracles. Let's see, your first one is Full Moon, Surrender to the Divine. And then we have card number 51, Milk and Honey. Okay, we'll talk more about what these mean as far as your financial situation once we get some other cards on the table and we talk through those. So let's get some tarot out. And of course, I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, I hope you'll consider liking the video, subscribing, leaving a comment down below, whatever you can do to engage. Just tells YouTube that you like this content, and it allows them to share my videos to more people, and then more people get the messages they need. So I appreciate any support you can provide. And also, if you are looking for a personal reading, you can book one on my website at pink22tarot.com. Okay. All right. We have Seven of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, and Four of Wands reversed. I'm going to pull one more for the advice. And the advice is Two of Swords reversed. Interesting. All reversals so far. Okay, give me just a second. I want to take these cards in and see if Spirit gives me any initial messages for you. And then we'll talk about what's going on here. Spirit's saying there is going to be a change. They're saying you're not going to see it coming. They're saying there's a change that's coming when you're not looking. What does that mean? They're saying it's like you're building something over here, and while you're doing that, something is changing over here. And because all your attention is over here, you're not noticing what's going on over there. And that's where the change is coming, where you're not looking. But it is positive. It's a good change for you. They're saying you're going to see it as a blessing. Okay, they're reassuring. It's not a blessing in disguise. You're going to see it as a blessing. Like wholeheartedly. You're going to recognize it as a very good thing. They're saying remember to be grateful. Okay, well, thank you for that. Okay, so let's look at your cards. Your first card is the Seven of Swords reversed. Spirit's saying don't take for granted what you have right now. Because what you have is going to change. Okay, how is that? How? They're saying you're going to experience a return to something. Something that you've left behind is going to come back into the picture. They're saying it's going to bring financial rewards when it comes back into the picture. Okay, I was sorry. Sometimes I ask some questions in my head and you all don't even know it. I was asking them why you need to be grateful for what you have if something new is coming in. And they're saying because gratitude now brings things to be grateful for later. So even if you're unhappy right now, your financial situation isn't satisfying, or maybe it's where you're making your money or how you're making your money. Regardless, there's something there that you're not totally happy with. They're saying you need to have gratitude anyway. Like, be genuinely grateful anyway. Because that gratitude will bring the energy of gratitude toward you. Okay? All right. Then we have the Ace of Swords reversed. They're saying your thoughts about money. Hold on. Okay, I just wanted to clarify. Your thoughts about money are on track. In other words, you have good perspective when it comes to money. But your thoughts on the situation that you're in right now are not so positive. And they're saying for good reason. Because you are meant, there's a change coming that is meant to happen. I don't know if you're thinking about leaving a job or going in a new direction, finding a new way of making money, a new old way, most likely, or something that you had a desire to do earlier in the past, but it didn't come to fruition. That's coming back in some form. But it is like you are leaving a situation of some kind, in some way. But your thoughts around it affect your attitude. And your attitude affects your gratitude. And you want to make sure all of those things are positive. And they're saying, don't think that, changing your attitude and thinking positively about a situation that you're in now that maybe isn't ideal, it doesn't mean that the universe is going to think, oh, great, you want to stay, you want to keep doing what you're doing. Spirit's saying, no, we know better. We know this isn't what you want to be doing. We know what you want. It's coming to you. But your attitude about all of it, where the parts that are not ideal, just try to turn your thoughts about it around a little bit. Spirit's saying, we know you're not happy. And we're not asking you to be happy when you're not. But try to look at the positive aspects of everything you're learning, of the money that you're making, the financial situation that you are in, and what you've been able to learn and accomplish and do with all that. Find the positives. Okay? And then we have the Four of Wands reversed. There's some instability coming. Movement. It's not necessarily like a bad thing, it's movement. You may be changing house, moving, relocating, changing where you work. It creates instability, and it creates financial stress. All these things are reasons to try to stay as positive as you can. Just to keep the energy flowing towards you. Because they are indicating that something good is coming in that you're not aware of necessarily, or at least not consciously focused on. But the better your energy, the better your vibration, the better your thoughts, the easier and the quicker it moves in for you. Okay. All right, let's get some more cards. Get a little deeper, see what else Spirit can tell us. All right, we have Nine of Pentacles, Justice, Four of Pentacles, and let's get one more card to clarify the advice. We haven't talked about the advice yet, but we'll go ahead and get a second card now while we're doing it. And Nine of Swords reversed. Okay. Seven of Swords reversed over the Nine of Pentacles. Your financial situation is not bad right now, from what Spirit is saying. It's not your finances that you're unhappy with right now. It's more the situation that you're in. It feels like you're fairly comfortable with money. Whether you have all the money you want to make or not, I don't know. But You're not hurting, is what they're giving me. But even that will get better over time. Spirit's saying you're going to look back and wonder why you waited so long to make this change. But not to worry. Things happen in divine timing. So it's not too soon or too late. But later on in life, like, you'll look back and think, oh, I should have done it sooner, right? Okay. Ace of Swords reversed over Justice. Things are working out exactly the way they should. You're going to get what you deserve. Focus on the positives. Know that life is fair. Whatever's going on in your situation that has you unhappy or stressed or frustrated, let it go. Let it go. Because justice is coming in to even the scales. And you'll not only be comfortable financially, but you'll be happy as well. But treat the people that you're with in your situation now, treat the situation, the company, whatever it may be, treat them with kindness and respect. Because that's what the universe wants to give to you in return, is kindness and respect. But it starts with you. Okay? And then Four of Wands reversed over the Four of Pentacles. A change, there's movement. Possibly moving. Hold on one sec. They're saying stability is coming financially with the Four of Pentacles. You don't have to worry about money. There is stability there. It's just logistics that are changing. You know what I mean? That are not on solid footing. Meaning, you know, again, you could be moving. You could be, changing locations in some way. So that will feel like a little unstable. But when I'm saying unstable, Spirit wants you to be clear, to know your finances will not be unstable. Your finances will be fine. You'll be okay. All right, so the advice. Two of Swords reversed, Nine of Swords reversed. Spirit saying, okay, hold on. Spirit saying it's time to make a decision. Take the blindfold off. See things clearly. Accept where you are. All, the good, bad, and ugly. And decide what you want for the future. They're indicating you really kind of already know. But it's like the universe wants an answer. And an answer not just in your heart, but in your feet as well. In other words, feeling the answer you have is one thing, but then you have to take action in some way. And you'll know when the time is right. But when that time comes, don't hesitate. Make the decision and do what you have to do. Cut the ties, whatever you have to do. And with the Nine of Swords reversed, it's a reminder you have nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Don't stress over what's coming. Don't stress, like when it's time to make this decision and take this action, don't stress about that. None of it matters. None of it's real. You're moving to a new stage of your life. Your finances will be fine. You're going to be happier. You're going to get what you deserve. It's all going to be good. There's nothing to worry about. Which comes to this: surrender, surrender, surrender to the divine. Let whatever is meant to close out, right? Full moons bring endings, natural endings. Surrender. Don't stress about it. And then we have Milk and Honey, which is a beautiful card of abundance, but I'm going to read from the book because they do like me to do that with this deck. Card number 51. Okay. You want me to read the prosperity message, which is not a surprise, but I always check. Okay. There is only, am I reading the right one? Yep, sorry. There is only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary in the world. When you are in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life now. Be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. Oh, it gives me chills. It exactly says what we've been talking about here, in that you have to have the mindset, right? That positive, grateful mindset, knowing that you are headed in the right direction, that everything's going to be okay, that everything right now is okay. You can make a transition to something new without hating where you are. It's okay. Spirit knows what you want. You know what you want. It doesn't mean you have to actively dislike what you have right now. In fact, Spirit is encouraging you to do the exact opposite and to make that choice. Don't worry. You are surrounded with abundance. Just surrender. It's all going to be good. All right. Well, group 3. Good for you. I'm happy for you. I get it. I've been in that situation before where it's scary. Unknowns are scary, but you're going to do great. It all looks incredibly positive. So good for you. Thank you, group 3. I appreciate you being here and watching this video, and feel free to drop me a comment down below if you want to share anything about your story or your situation. I always love to read your comments, and I'm grateful for them. So thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.